Arms in Smash Bros. There are people who went like this. And then there are people who also went like... I honestly feel like ARMS should have been base roster for Smash Ultimate. And just like Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I feel like ARMS should have been represented in some shape or form. If you want to be a little toxic, ARMS may have sold more copies in its first game faster than some of your favorite requested fighters you do want in Ultimate. Alright, I'ma just stop before y'all get mad at me. Today, I'm going to be creating a potential moveset wishlist guide or prediction, whatever you want to call it, for this next Smash character, which is ARMS. Also, welcome to How Will They Move, Episode 1. Stay tuned all the way to the end to see who the first character of the series will be. Before we go any further, who is the ARMS fighter? Now I'm going to be honest, I have so many different outcomes Sakurai can go for ARMS. Some that could be made depending on how in depth they are going to go with each ARMS character. And since the DLC is dropping in June, they most likely have 2 months of extra development time or maybe less. Who knows? My first prediction is that the assist trophies and spirit thing, deconfirmed characters, that whole ordeal was actually never in place. It's just a goalpost many fans have made to speculate, so I can honestly see them making Springman and River Girl playable, just like male Byleth and female Byleth. What they would do is give alts that represents each other characters in ARMS via colors. So prime example, you pick Ribbon Girl, you get Min Min colors because she's orange or green. My next take is Sakurai will go with Min Min or Twin Tail. Based on popularity polls, Min Min was second highest with Twin Tail in first place overall. I 100% will prefer these two over everyone else in the game, besides probably Dr. Coley, simply because Min Min was my main and Twin Tail is the character that everyone loves. And Sakurai, do it for Etika. It will also help with people asking for person of color representation in Smash, so that will kill 2 stones with 1 bird, or 1 bird with 2 stones. And y'all know the whole ordeal. Now, this is my far-fetched take. Literally, Sakurai will make every character have a different, albeit a different character from ARMS. They might just go crazy with this one. Some characters possess certain alternate costumes with more drastic design differences and are not merely recolors of their standard outfits, like Mario and Inkling. Meaning if it's possible and development time permits it, we can have the first Smash character with all different alts. It's not impossible to have one character with all different character alts. Example, alt 1 could be Springman, alt 2 could be Ribbon Girl, alt 3 could be Min Min, and alt 4 could be Ninjara, etc. Y'all get the point. The only issue is, will Sakurai and his team ignore character specific abilities to make this happen? Some characters have different abilities where like Ribbon Girl can triple jump or double jump, and Min Min could kick arms away. Sakurai generally aims to please as many fans as he can. Instead of worrying about that, he could focus on making the character more unique in other places. Now the last option and the Galaxy Brain pick is, I think it's an entirely new character that ARMS 2 is releasing in 2020 or 2021. I feel like ARMS is like mad late to be included into Smash, but I'm happy it is there. However, I do feel like all this ARMS stuff happening and then them giving us a free trial, it's kind of weird that all this happening at this specific point in time. I think Nintendo or whatever just realized, yo, this game kind of did pretty good. It got over 2 million plus sales, honestly. So it's time to bring ARMS back. And what's the best way to hype it up? With showing that representation in Smash Bros. So to be honest, it really doesn't matter to me. I pretty much like everyone in ARMS but like Master Mummy, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't like Springman himself. I do not like characters with swirly hair designs. They bother me. Yeah, I have a hatred because of that. Cause of Lazy Town. Thank you very much, Nickelodeon, or Nick in the morning. Enough of all this speculation on who the character is or what Sakurai and his team will do. We're gonna break it down and talk about what we could potentially see. Sakurai is going to have to get really creative for ARMS characters. Bottom line, ARMS characters literally have 4 moves if you narrow it down. Left punch, right punch, grab, and a universal special which is called the rush. Sakurai even said on Twitter, and I quote from his tweet, a translation from Sakurai himself, repeat, this may not be 100% accurate, but a new fighter from ARMS will join Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Despite this special request, it is very difficult to stick to the rules of the game as well as find the right balance while maintaining the spirit of ARMS. Prepare for a fighter with entirely original mechanics. So that being said, anything can go. This might be one of the funniest characters, and Sakurai might have a chance to show out or develop a character the way he wants to without having to worry about the references. Now, let me give y'all some key predictive details though. I think the ARMS character will be in the middleweight class. Literally most of the cast has normal sized bodies, but they are holding like giant hands and weapons. So to be honest with you, I feel like they would fit in the middleweight class. They walking around with giant soccer boppums. So that being said, Sakurai about to turn up with the ARMS character in Smash for the first DLC character in Fighters Pass 2. I'm also specifying and clarifying that this prediction, wish list, whatever, won't be 100% correct, but this is the vision that I would have, and I think what could possibly be for the ARMS character currently going into Smash this June. But now let's get into the ARMS moves. Let's talk about the jab. The jab will most likely be a slower like rapid jab similar to Little Max. I think his forward tilt will be something like Joker's, Little Max as well. Two hits, but you can control the direction. Either it be straight forward or you can curve it up so it can emulate the ARMS feeling. Note, I think Sakurai will restrict how far the ARMS will go simply because of game balance, so don't expect every move to go full screen. ARMS is just full screen boxing if you think about it, and translating that from ARMS to Smash will be really broken. So I think they will dominate mid-range via opponents and have some full screen moves. Now the more I got into the development of this moveset, I'm gonna be honest, I went, damn Sakurai, how you gonna even do this, bro? And then it clicked. Each arm in the game of ARMS has a different weapon type, and it's different. Even though the game has only 2 attack buttons and a grab, each personalized arm is different. Example, in ARMS, the toaster is the normal punch, while the bird chuck is nunchucks with ice, clapback is a shield, etc. and so more. So therefore, there are many endless possibilities. Again, for ARMS, since they really don't do much in their own game, I won't be going over every individual attack button like down tilts or up tilts because they can literally make them do anything. However, I do want to bring up the Nair. For a lot of people, the Nair is pretty cool and funny, but I honestly think they could make the ARMS nunchuck and give either a Palutena, Ivy Sword Pit animation stylized Nair. That's the only thing I could see right now. Neutral special, a charged punch or ARMS buff type of mechanic. Now in ARMS, when you guard, the longer you hold down the guard button, your arms begin to charge. This gives off a different effect where your arms will be more powered up, and they sometimes give off status effects, some type of alignment on your opponent. I know this would be actually very difficult to implement with the shield button because the properties of Smash shields and ARMS shields are completely different. So I think if they do something like this, they will probably make it in a specific like mechanic. However, I have another way that it could be implemented later down the road in this video. The only other unique way I can see them doing this is making a unique gimmick to landing a parry. Then I get a special attack or move up in match for a short period of time. Somewhat similar to how Incineroar's down B would work, except that it would give your next a normal or special move a different property. I thought so long and hard about it, I was like, yeah, let me just throw that one out the window, but I'm keeping it in the back of my mind. What I'm thinking about is the neutral special being the dragon arm. Those arms shoot out miniature laser beams if landed. Different versions of the dragon arms, if landed on the opponent, could inflict ice, slow down, or explosive AoE damage. I think it would be even safe to say that a dragon arm or some type of arm similar to it would be very beneficial for the character, giving them a projectile because of how shields work in Ultimate. I personally think that giving him a projectile would be kind of crazy unless he already has crazy range as well, but he's going to be the real distance demon coming this June. Up special is probably the most easiest move to think of. It's not that hard to think about it. Literally let the arms stretch and they go very far as well. Think about Arsen's recovery, Bylov's, I mean anything like a hook, but just make the arm stretch super far. Who knows? It might be very slow and laggy though, but he could probably reach from almost every part of the stage if they tried to be quote unquote, Sakurai said, original mechanics. He can do whatever he wants with the ARMS character. Okay, so I came up with 2 different down B scenarios for the ARMS character. Number 1, I'm predicting that either one of these buttons could let you change your arms. You hit down B, it brings up a menu where you can change your arms and you have different properties on attack or so, you know. Number 2, a down B situation that I think will actually be kind of unique is giving them the clapback shield, the shield in ARMS that just comes out and it works somewhat similar two pits down B, where you get something that reflects on both sides of you. In most cases in Smash Bros. Ultimate, most down specials are counters, reversals, or parry-like moves. So it just makes sense that if they did give him a down B from ARMS, or anything to relate to that, it would probably be the claptrap shield or the shield arm type weapon variant in that game for Smash. Okay, side special. Now, this is probably one of my favorite things in ARMS because I like how grabs are kind of personalized in that game. That's something I really like. Dragon Ball Fighters, take notes. I hate Dragon Rush. Anywho, side special, the long range command grab. Or it could just be a mid-screen command grab, kinda, somewhat like Incineroar. Just think of his side special, kinda. It might be a very predictable move though, since in ARMS, to emulate that, it would have to flash neon green when lit though. Since this is ARMS, you could be very imaginative about everything the moveset can or will have. And since the general gist of the gameplay, once again, is 2 attack buttons and a grab, I cannot wait to see how creative Sakurai will get with this character in the future. But to announce the next episode of my How Will They Move Smash series is...
These bullshit blazing, still my heart is blazing. If the word kill me, I don't need a new word under you. Soon you will know, we already know the smell of the game.
Yeah, so I put up a poll on my community tab at one point, right? And I asked y'all, So Bad Guy or Ragnar, the Blood Edge? And y'all picked So Bad Guy, but no, y'all didn't. Y'all picked Ragnar, but I'm gonna save him for later, for a specific reason, and you'll know why in the future. That being said, if you guys like this first episode of How Will They Move, please hit that like button, share it with your friends, try to be as creative as possible, with a first episode for ARMS being very hard, because they don't really do that much in ARMS gameplay besides having different personalized, weaponized. It's so complicated explaining it. Just, you know, if you played ARMS, each weapon type is different, and it's very hard to make a moveset out of that when generally everything does the same thing on hit, except if it gives out some status alignment. So yeah, that being said, it's your boy Avataryaya. Follow me on Twitter at avataryayaTV. Join the Discord in the description down below. You guys already know. You guys are golden, and that is raw. Squalla, peace. Yep. I'm kind of sick, so I apologize, but I'm out.